Hey, what's up, everybody? It's definitely been a minute, at least a few weeks since my last video, and yeah, I feel kind of bad for not making a video sooner, especially kind of how the last video ended. Not like I was gonna say it ended on a bad note, but not a bad note, but yeah, I'd like to give you guys something more upbeat. But at the same time, I want to be realistic and share, good things that have happened and bad things that have happened. But yeah, I just want to make a video saying hello. I'm okay. Still sober. I will be 2 months. I'll be celebrating my 2 months of sobriety in 17 days. On March 30th, so I'm excited about that. Things have been going mostly well. Time's just flying by. That's also another reason why it's just like, it doesn't feel like it's been several weeks since I made my last video. But I'm doing okay now. The sickness, I think I mentioned it. I don't know if I said I was explicitly sick in the last video, but I think I said I was at least feeling like I was getting sick, which is one of the reasons why I was kind of more sensitive to the criticism or the false accusation of shoplifting. But I was definitely sick for quite a while. It was a pain in the ass. The housemate that had it prior to me also had similar progression. Sick for a week, and then another week and a half of lingering fatigue and just malaise, just not feeling 100%. So that certainly kind of affected my ability to make videos. And then, like I said, time's been flying by, so I kind of just forgot. But I'm feeling back to healthy finally, and unfortunately I did have to miss a week of the gym when I was sick and dealing with that, so that kind of sucked. But been back in the gym. I'm making a little bit of gains. I am a little upset, I'm not making as significant of gains as I would like. I don't know if that's because I'm not doing something optimally enough, or if I'm just being impatient. I'm still making some gains though, so it's it's not like I'm not making progress, but I really want to lose a good 15 pounds of body fat on my midsection and my lower back. I'm starting to become the bit most muscular I've been, but I'm also still not the leanest I've been. So I'm hoping to continue to, or at least maintain the muscle mass, if not build more, and then, maybe lose a little bit more body fat on my abdomen. But, it's fine. I've been doing cardio and abs. I would say my stamina and my endurance is definitely getting improved. So I'm making progress. It's just, I don't know, I'm just being impatient, I think. Eating a good amount of protein, stuff like that. What else? One thing that really sucks, I was gonna make a video about it, but I've since kind of processed through it. So there is some bad news. One of the housemates, Joe, I think I've talked about him in previous videos a little bit, or his living situation. He's been living in this little alcove, just this little section of the house that isn't a bedroom or a room. It's just a little kind of, just like I said, a alcove. Hopefully I'm using that term correctly. And then so they put up a shower curtain, or anyone that's lived in that section has put up a shower curtain and made it a room. This was, of course, to avoid, they had the option of sharing a bedroom, or they could live there or stay there. And everyone that's coming to the house has picked that versus rooming with someone else, and that, I think for most of them, that someone else was me. Of course, I don't think it was because they didn't want to be my roommate specifically. I'm not taking offense to it. I think it's just no one wants to really share a bedroom. And I don't know if I talked about this, but he was in the process of finding his own place. Well, he has found his own place I don't think he's still officially moved out yet. He's been gone for like a week or like 10 days. But either way, he's going to be moving out. And there was some, I guess he had some ongoing complaints about noise, like people like closing doors not quietly enough or stuff like that. I mean, I feel like some of them were legitimate, complaints. But either way, he just kept those complaints made it to the higher ups, the people that kind of run the house, and they've made the decision to not have that as a living space anymore. But they want to keep us capped. They want the house to be at 6 men. So currently we're at 5. So that means I'm going to be having to lose this room, this single bedroom, and move into a slightly bigger room that another housemate has had on for himself. But to fit the 6th person in here, they're gonna turn that into a shared bedroom. So we have to swap, and then I'm gonna be sharing a bedroom with someone again, which really fucking sucks. I mean, it's still, like I said, I've had time to kind of think about it and process it, but it still fucking sucks. I mean, it really does. It's kind of one of the, like, I'm not gonna, like, I haven't been, like, mad about it, or, like, I realized it's kind of one of those things, like the Serenity Prayer, you have to just accept you can't change that. I mean, I can't change that decision. I mean, I can change, like, how I feel about the situation. I can change my perspective. I can change whether I live here or not. But, right now, this is, like, the best option for me still, just because, finances are so limited. And I do want to live in a sober living house for a bit longer, at least, until I feel more confident living on my own and being successful in my sobriety. But it fucking sucks. I can do both. I can, like, accept that fact, but also still be like, this sucks. And it sucks for the other housemate too, because he, was like, we were kind of like, not explicitly told, but it was kind of like accepted, like, okay, these are going to be the living arrangements. So, he like has like an exercise bike in there, and like other stuff too that's not going to fit in this room. So he's going to have to get like a storage unit or something. So it just sucks for both parties involved. I do have the option of going back to the old room, but I which is kind of tempting, just because it's like, I know both of the housemates in there. I know the one I would be sharing the room with, but that would involve the other one being kicked out of his room and then put into the other shared room. And I don't want to do that. Like, that's, I want this to be as little messy and as little complicated as possible. And it's like, I probably would be more comfortable living in that other room, and like, since I've been there and I know that the roommate, but that's just too disruptive. So I'm just gonna roll with the punches and take that room. I don't know when the new person's supposed to be coming in. Apparently there was one that was supposed to come in like pretty much immediately, but I guess that didn't work out. So the other person that they had in mind is still in treatment. I'm not sure for how long. So I might not have this a bedroom to my own for much longer. So that really sucks. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I can't complain, it's like I'm in good health. I can walk, like, the fact that I'm not permanently physically disabled is just, I'm grateful for that every day. And I'm grateful I'm in a sober living house, and I'm grateful I have the, ability. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, like, I'm kind of like, this is the first month where rent has gone up to $500, and this has been more challenging than I thought it was going to be. And that's also another reason why too I haven't really been making any videos, is I've been like grinding pretty hard on doing my side gigs for making a little bit of money, like the surveys and studies on like prolific.com and cloudresearch.com, and my cashback offers on Ibotta and stuff like that, but it's like bare, like I'm scraping by. And the problem is with recovery coaching, I still enjoy doing it, and like, you know, I acknowledge that one of the downsides to at least recovery coaching with this current organization is the inconsistency. I just don't meet with enough peers consistently per week to like, I meet like, it's been working out to where I could pay, like, I get like $360 to $400 a month. So that's, you know, $100 or a bit more than $100 less than just rent every month. And then, you know, it's like I like having some supplements to use for weightlifting and stuff like that, you know, protein. I was able to stock up pretty well on Black Friday this past year, but those are starting to run out. So it's like, it's a little stressful, just like money wise. But I just gotta keep grinding, like just keep doing the as much studies as I can, surveys as I can, and I mean, it's like I could, you know, forego the recovery coaching and just get like a part-time, like whatever job, retail or something, but I think this is still manageable, and like I still kind of prefer this just because the flexibility with the schedule is nice. I can work out every day. I don't have to worry about like, oh, you know, how am I going to get to work and come back home and have time to work out. I don't really have to worry about that. So I'm just hoping like I get more peers and like they're consistent. People keep just dropping off. Which is like, you know, it sucks because it's like, yeah, the money, but also it's like, you know, like, I don't know if they're not doing well. Like, you know, you kind of just don't know. Like, you just like wonder like how those people are doing. Like, hopefully they're doing well and they just didn't need the services anymore. But, you know, there could be a lot of stuff that happened. You know, they could just be struggling with being successful in their recovery. You know, might have had a relapse, a return to old behavior. I don't know. So it's like, you know, I'm losing out on money and then also wondering how these people are doing. So, yeah, did someone call me? Oh no. Oh, it's just some apps I downloaded. So yeah, overall things are going pretty well. Just a little stressful with money, and then again, you know, the thought of having to share a bedroom again, but you know, what can you do? So yeah, I think I'm gonna just call it good there. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to just pop in and just say hi, and let y'all know that I'm doing pretty well. I hope everyone else is doing well. You know, taking good care of yourself, and you know, just trying to live as healthy and happy of a life as you can. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I forgot to say this at the beginning because I know I said in a previous video I wanted to try this out, but I guess I'll say it now. If you like it, please like the video and subscribe. That helps tremendously. I did have 168 subscribers, but I think I lost one, so I'm at 167. So hopefully, I know I said in one of my videos I would like to get to 1,000 videos by the 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So we're already like halfway through March and I'm only at 167. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, don't feel obligated. I mean, if you don't like the video, don't like it. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. Whatever, you know, I just appreciate you watching either way. So I will see you guys next time.